it is hot. I'll tell you that much. The air conditioning isn't working in my car. I'm gonna go have to get it fixed.
How I made ice cream.
Look at you. Thank you. So I hear Mob Princess is no more?
And you're thrilled?
I am thrilled, honey. I am. So is Trey going back to New Haven?
Actually, he's not going anywhere. He's staying in Port Charles. Why would he go back to New Haven? He graduated.
Yeah, I know. I just thought maybe he had a family or home somewhere. Where's he from, anyway?
It doesn't matter. I mean, he's staying here with me. That's why he canceled the show. He thought it was making problems for my family, so he made this huge sacrifice.
I see.
I see. Okay, you only say that when you're trying to think of something to say. It's a courtroom trick of yours when you're trying to come up with a counter-argument or more questions.
All right. All right, I'll be honest with you. I think that he is a very ambitious young man.
And that's a bad thing?
No, I just find it difficult to believe that he would just cancel the show.
For me. That's what you're trying to say.
No.
Because I'm not worth it.
No, that is not what I'm trying to say, honey. I'm saying that he went to a lot of time and trouble to make this television show, and that he would just give it up on a whim seems kind of...
You just could not wait to tell me that I'm too stupid to believe in Trey. I can't believe I ever thought for a second you'd be happy for me. Of course, you think it's impossible for Trey just to do something nice. He has to have an agenda.
Sweetie, he does have an agenda. He demonstrated that in this house and at the courthouse.
He realized he had to choose the show or me, and he chose me.
Well, I'm sure that's very flattering. I think it's impractical that he just abandoned the project unless there was some way for him to recoup his loss.
Just say what you think, Mom. Trey has to have an agenda because he couldn't possibly want me for myself. Trey could have made a name for himself and money, but he gave it all up because he honestly cares about me, and I know that you think it's impossible for anyone to care about me.
You know that's not true.
No, you and Dad have no faith in me at all.
Of course we do.
I wasn't smart enough to get into Yale, and now I'm not smart enough to see through Trey. I'm just the coolest loser who goes for guys who just want to use me, right?
Wrong. You had a bad experience, and your father and I are just trying to protect you.
Protect me? By lying to me? Letting me believe I achieved something when I didn't? You know what that tells me, Mom? That tells me you just don't think I can handle disappointment, and certainly not a relationship.
Listen, after everything that happened with you and Kiefer, you can't blame me for trying so hard.
Do you think someone smarter or stronger would have broken up with Kiefer the first time he hit me?
No, I don't think that, because you were manipulated. You were victimized.
I don't want to be a victim. I want to live my own life. I want to make my own choices, my own decisions, and deal with the consequences. But I'm unable to do that until you and Dad let me go. If you can't trust me to make my own decisions, how am I going to trust myself?
You're right, and I'm sorry. I haven't been able to let go since what happened with Kiefer.
Because I let him abuse me.
Because I let him abuse you. I thought he was this great kid, and he was hitting you. And he was doing it so often that it took till you got put in the hospital the second time before I paid attention.
Mom, it wasn't your fault.
Well, I kind of felt like it was. And so I didn't feel like I could let you make your own choices. Especially when you chose Ethan, because he was way too old for you and you were very insistent upon it. And I thought that if he went into the relationship that you wanted, that you would get your heart broken.
And if it did, I would have dealt with it.
Well, I didn't let you. What I did instead was try to get you out of town. And if I thought I could get you accepted into Yale, that you would go. So your father and I did what we did, and I am truly, deeply sorry for that.
It feels really good to hear you say that. But you can't protect me from my own life or decide who I'm with.
I know.
Trey's a good guy. He's not like Kiefer, and he's not inappropriate like Ethan. So I'm choosing him, and he's choosing me. Can you accept that?
Not to question his motives. I just want to know if it's what you want.
I have feelings for Trey. I want to explore them, especially since he's made this huge sacrifice for the show. I mean, gotta admit, it's pretty romantic.
Well, it says something, all right. I'm not sure what, but I want it to be wonderful for you. I just have one more question at the risk of sounding like
We
I'm
have
crying.
not slept together yet.
Yet?
I slowed things down.
Because he was pressuring you?
Mom, no, stop. Trey is not pressuring me at all. And when we do sleep together, it'll be my choice. And none of your business.
You are definitely not a minor anymore. And you are capable of making your own decisions. And if you trust in this relationship, I'm going to try to share that trust.
You mean that?
I'm going to scrutinize every guy that gets within 5 feet of you because you are my beautiful, gorgeous daughter, and I'm your mother, and I love you.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm going to try to appreciate what you see in Trey and not question it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One more thing. Are you using protection?
Mom!
I'm sorry. I didn't say that I wouldn't worry.
You wouldn't be my mom if you didn't.
Love you.
Look, you have to understand.